Kyle Shewfelt is an accomplished athlete. He's well versed in baseball, soccer, hockey, and not to mention gymnastics, where in 2004 he not only became a gold medalist, he became the very first Canadian to ever medal in an artistic gymnastics event. Shewfelt was born in Calgary and at the young age of 6 began his career as a gymnast.
I was doing cartwheels around the living room, I was doing handstands on the wall, flips on my parents' bed, so I needed a place for this energy. And when I walked into the gym, it was just the right place.
One day while doing back springs at the Okanagan Gymnastics Club, one of the coaches, Kelly Manjack, recognized that Kyle had potential.
Kelly saw me and I would run from the corner of the floor to the other corner, and then in the far corner I would do a round off back handspring. That was about that long. I would round off back spring. And so he came over to me and he said, "Where'd you learn to do that?" And I looked at him and I said, "In my backyard." And so he said, "Oh my gosh, how many chin-ups can you do?" And he lifted me on the bar and I did 10 chin-ups, and then he said, "Can you do the splits?" And I went boonk right into the splits, and he said, "Wow, where's your mom?"
From there, Manjack took Shewfelt under his wing, teaching Kyle that gymnastics is a lot different than any other sport he had ever played.
Gymnastics is one of those sports where it requires so much dedication. Not that other sports don't. I mean, I have a lot of respect for every kind of athlete, but gymnastics is full body. You're using every part of your body, plus you're doing these really high level, difficult skills that require your mental capacity and also the emotional thing. I mean, you're out there, you're competing, and oftentimes you have one shot, you have one chance to make hours and hours and hours of training become a reality.
Recently, Shewfelt was in Kelowna speaking to a group of aspiring gymnasts at the Okanagan Gymnastics Center. While there, he spoke about the importance of setting goals.
Not every day was fun and easy, but every day I had a dream and I had a goal that I was working towards. It was just really narrowing it in on what I could control on that day and what I could do, and so that each day and each event was exciting. Gymnastics is one of those sports where you got to come 6 times a week in order to reach that highest of levels. So it's hard to keep yourself motivated. So my big key message is to write down your goals and to show up every day with a plan. Give yourself a purpose, because that makes it so much easier to be here.
Lindy realizes that in order to make it to the next level, setting goals is important, but so too is practice.
It takes a long time to get good at it. It takes, the pressure's always on you for a skill, and you never know it's going to be perfect until you can do it easy for a year. And it's just repetitions over repetitions again.
At the age of 14, Kyle felt that the ups and downs associated with the sport were too much for him to handle, so he did the unthinkable and quit. But it wasn't for too long.
I was absolutely fed up with the sport, with my coach, and I was a 14-year-old kid. I thought hanging out at 7-Eleven was going to be really fun. So my mom was like, "Fine, you want to quit? That's your decision." So I quit, and after 3 days I was so bored. It was so boring just to be normal and to not be working towards something. I mean, gymnastics runs through a gymnast's veins. You need it in your life to feel complete. And I think every gymnast goes through the period where they want to quit. And so I advise them, I'm like, you know what, you want to quit? Quit, but just know that it's going to suck you back.
I haven't really thought about quitting before. I'm always kind of stuck to it and never really kind of thought negative about it, but I'm going to try to keep going as long as I can.
I love it so much and stuff. I mean, I don't ever want to stop, really.
I just really love doing it. I love the sport altogether, the challenge, it's really fun.
Sometimes I just want to stop, but then there's nothing else to do.
Upon his return, Shewfelt realized that all he needed to do to succeed in a sport he loved so much was to be patient and to stick to his goals.
Patience. Very important in our sport. Patience. Show up every day. Yeah. And quit for 3 days and see how much it sucks. Yeah.
In the years that followed, he went on to win that gold medal in Athens, helped his team to secure second place in the Pacific Alliance competition, traveled to Denmark for the World Championships and led his team to that unforeseen 6th place, He also competed in Beijing in the 08 Summer Olympics. Then in 2009, Kyle Shewfelt retired from competition.
Bounce, shape, twist.
If gymnastics is something you find interesting and want to give it a try, give the Okanagan Gymnastics Center a call or check out their website. Reporting from Kelowna, I'm Greg Truman.